22 degrees out here. I've had enough of this cold shit. So turn the heat back on. Turn the fucking heat on. For fuck's sake, turn it on. Turn the sun on. Turn the sun on. Fucking shoes untied. I got gloves on and shit. What the fuck? Turn the sun on. Turn the sun on. My God, turn it on. It's fucking cold. Turn the sun on. Let there be sun. Hot sunlight beaming on me, please. Beam it down upon me. Fucking cold. It's colder than it was when I came in. I mean, what the fuck? It's 26 degrees when I came in, now it's 22. I got so many layers on, I can't really feel it, but I'm tired of wearing dumbass layers. I'm sick of this. Turn the sun on. And turn it on now. Did Trump do something about Iran yet? Did he strike? Do something. Do something, Trump. Put an end to it, Trump. Make them pay, Trump. Make them pay. Your days of running your cocksucking mouth are over. Now you're gonna get it. That's true. That's very true. Oh. It's weird. I slept 8 hours last night. I feel more tired than when I sleep 5-6 hours. What the hell? Slept a full 8. 8 plus. Hell. 8 plus. Probably 8.5, really. What the hell is that guy talking about? It's so cold here without her. So cold. Man, I got Thursday, Friday off. I got 3 more days of this bullshit. For my 2 days off. I guess we're going back to 2 days off in a row now. That the holidays are over, I ain't complaining. I guess I'll be working Sundays and Tuesdays now, which is fine with me because it's easier anyway. I got like 20 minutes of overtime last week. I've just been working 40. I'm happy about that. I don't want to work all them damn hours. I can live off 40 hours a week. That's fine. I was doing it in dairy, and I'm making like way more now, so no reason it can't be done. I don't mind the overtime, but I'd rather just work to 8 and go home. 8's enough. I'll run that salad dressing tomorrow. I think some added dates in that salad dressing. We'll go through it tomorrow. Today, whatever. Tonight. I don't know the fuck day it is. Monday. Yeah, you can stay over and finish the truck unless they tell you not to, which they've never told me not to, but trucks usually get done. The only problem we have is Saturdays. We ain't been getting it done, but that's not our fault because they don't schedule enough people. They give 3 people the day off on Saturday. It don't even make sense. And that's 3 of our best workers they give the day off. Biggest truck of the week, 3 people off. It's just so dumb. Whatever. I've been complaining about it for months. They don't want to change it. Fuck it. Hell with it. I may just start working a 10-hour every Saturday just to finish it myself. Get that 2 hours over. 2 hours overtime mean a lot though, really. I would probably put my check at about 800. Tonight will be pretty easy because everybody's there. Oh, Lord. Never ends. Well, I make about $740 just off the 40 hours a week. My check's like $740, $750. A week. That's how I know Parr couldn't do my job. It'd break him mentally. He couldn't handle it. He cries about sitting at that cubicle, sitting in that office chair, drinking your coffee, typing on a computer. He's like, oh, we got to do it every day. Oh, it's so hard. That ain't nothing. That shit ain't hard. That motherfucker don't know what hard is. He ain't never worked hard in his life. Free ride from daddy. A life of school books and shit. Easy life. It's great. I mean, living an easy life, but it makes you soft. Like a pillow. And then you start whining. You're like, I gotta sit in this cubicle all day. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy sitting at the desk. Try doing what I do. He'd be crying. He'd be weeping like a baby. hell, now what? What happened? We have no viewers. Did the stream die? Did something happen? Look at my hair, by the way. I gotta shave. Look at all the gray. All this gray. Look at it, Temple. Look at it, Temple. Temple, get that beanie on. Temple. Like, look at it. It's so gray. It's all gray. Look at that gray. It almost makes it look thin, but it's just gray. There's hair there, but it's gray. Not gray right here, though. Dark right there. Weird. Strange. Looks strange, don't it? Like, why is it so dark right here? But then not right here. Same length. Huh, weird, ain't it? Strange. Yeah, I'll be dead soon. Then I can rest. Go rest high on that mountain. I'm going to rest high on that mountain. I need to shave, but I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like standing there with the clippers and shit. Marshall, where you at? Where'd he run off to? Get in the bed and lay down, didn't he? Too lazy. Lazy, look at you. Too lazy. Been laying in the crate all night, now you're laying in the bed. Love to lay around. The bedroom's a mess. I gotta clean that. I gotta clean that. Clean that up. I don't want to right now, though. I've been working all night. Is this all life is? Is this all life is? Is this all life will ever be? You go work and you go home and you cry. Is this all life is? This cannot be. Is this all life is? I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song called Is This All Life Is? Is this all life will ever be? What rhymes with is? Is, fizz, jizz. Give me a good word that rhymes with is. I don't want that Doug life. Okay. We need a word. Wait. We need a word that rhymes with B. Yeah, that's what we need now. Last time I took 2 of these gummies, I freaked out and thought I was going to die. And then I opened the window and I got some fresh air. And I was like, I'm fine. I haven't took one since until now. See what happens. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to die. But I felt like I was going to die. Is this all life is? Is this all life will ever be? Is this all life is? Pop! 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 Get back to work, boy! You want that money, boy? Get to work, boy! You want that money, boy? Get to work, boy! I'm gonna go in there and slap the coworkers with this wad of cash. Get to work, boy! Get to work, boy! Get to work, boy! Get your ass to work, boy! You want this money, boy? Get to work, boy! My girlfriend is so funny. Like, she leaves, like, fucking a little piece of paper. She's like, I owe you $40. It's on a piece of paper for $40. As if I'm worried about that. I don't even think about who gives a shit. Is this all life is? Get back to work, boy! It's racism. This is what y'all do. Y'all go to the strip club with a bunch of $1 bills and just give them to some hoe. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I've never been to the strip club, never wanted to go because it just seemed dumb to me. Just a bunch of bitches like dancing naked in front of you. Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but I don't want to give them my money for doing that. That's like, oh, let me throw ones at them. I'm sure it's fun when you're doing it though, but when you leave, you realize how much money you just spent. Like, what, Well, I guess if you had a $100 bill, you get 100 ones. I mean, it's, you got a lot of ones, but, for some people, it's probably not a lot of money. Still $100, though. And for what? A bitch shaking her titties? A bitch shaking her titties around? I think if I was going to do that kind of stuff, go to strip clubs and stuff, I would just get a prostitute or something. It just seems like at that point, I mean, if you're going to pay, you might as well pay for the real shit. I mean, you're paying to look at a bitch. Hey, it's better than OnlyFans though, because at least she's standing right in front of you, dancing around in front of you. These motherfuckers are paying them to strip on the computer. Shoo! The things people do. The shit people do. Mind-boggling. I don't know. Maybe it's fun. Never been. I am poor. That's why I've never been. I could never justify throwing a bunch of money at some hoe. It's insane. I'm sorry, I need my money. I need my money. I'm going to keep my money. I can't afford to be throwing it at some hoe. Some twerking hoe. I can't afford to be throwing my money at a twerking hoe. That's hell no, brother. Hell no. I worked hard all week just to throw it at some hoe. Hell no. Think about it. Think about it. You know, if you're rich, do what you want. Poor people shouldn't be at the strip club. And they shouldn't be at a lot of places. What's that? I was listening to Financial Audit at work. A guy was interviewing dude was interviewing the guy. Some goofy guy. He wants to leave America because of fascism. There's a lot of people come on that show are like, they're trying to move out of America because of Trump and shit. It's so fucking stupid. And these people are broke as fuck. Like, they're not just broke. They're not just poor. They're in massive debt. Because you can be broke, you have a regular job, you don't make a lot of money, but you're not in massive debt. So you're not really stressed out about stuff. You can pay your bills, you feed yourself. You're not going to the Bahamas, but you're not stressing it, looking at credit cards and bills and shit, and just freaking the fuck out. You Afterpay and Klarna and all this dumb shit. But the people that come on this show are like fucked. They're fucked. Their finances are fucked. They're not just broke, they're fucked. Tens of thousands of dollars in debt. And they're talking about moving to another country. It's just insane. What are you talking about, guy? What you need to be thinking about is getting a second job and moving to a cheaper place in America. This is insane. And then they do, he asks them, he'd be like, well, where are you going to move? And they'll rattle off a country, and he'll be like, they're about to vote in right-wing government too, and the cost of living is higher over there. And he's like, how are you going to live there? Do you know anything about the country? He's like, well, I haven't really. And you're talking about moving to some country, you ain't even looked into it. You're not even researching the country. You're just going to go, I got to get away from Trump. What a lunatic. If Biden was president, we didn't say we're leaving America. The fuck? Dumb shit. Never thought about, hey, I should move from fucking America because of Biden. Never crossed my mind. And there's more of a reason to leave the country because of Democrats than fucking Trump. You could actually justify getting the fuck out of here because of these Democrats and the shit they've done. What the fuck has Trump done that you're so fucking worked up about? Parr was like, you guys are un-American. Un-American? You're the most un-American motherfucker I know. You hate America. Hush. I can't stand a motherfucker that hates America trying to tell somebody they're un-American or lecture me on the Constitution and the ways of America. You're a fucking communist. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, they shot some woman in the face. They shot her in the face, Smokey. Oh, you didn't give a fuck about them doing that to Charlie Kirk? You didn't give a fuck about any of that. Shut the fuck. I will not be lectured. How many times I got to tell you? I will not be lectured by you people. You ain't got the moral high ground. You're way worse than me as a person. So hush. Hush, little boy. Hush. When you grow up and start thinking like a grown-ass man, then maybe I'll listen to your opinion. Maybe I'll let you tell me all about it. Till then, now, you're too much of a little kid. Deporting illegal aliens is un-American. That's so stupid. Grow up. Jesus Christ. The only reason they're against it is because Trump's doing it. If Obama somehow became the president again and he said, listen, we're going to deport these people. They're not supposed to be here. Because he deported all kinds of motherfuckers. When he was president, these Democrats would eat it, or they'd eat it up. They'd eat it up. They'd say, he's right. We can't have these people here. And they wouldn't even give a shit that they look like hypocrites. They don't care about none of that. They would immediately just start supporting it. They wouldn't even care. And you'd be like, what the fuck? For the last 8 years or 12 goddamn years, 10 years actually. Wait, how long has it fucking been? That's been 10 years. 10 years of you motherfuckers crying. Damn near 11. And with the flip of a wrist, the snap of a finger, they'd go right to support deportations. If we were talking about if all these immigrant motherfuckers was MAGA motherfuckers, if all these Somali motherfuckers was like, we love Trump, they'd want them all deported. And they'd want them roughed up and everything. They wouldn't give 2 fucks. And there wouldn't be no white women out there protesting with their car. This dumb bitch was in her car. Body cam footage came out, so y'all can quit lying about it. Quit lying about it. She's a dumb bitch. Quit lying about it. Quit lying about it. Now, if Charlie Kirk deserves to be shot dead just because of the things he says, then you're telling me hitting a police officer with your car, and yes, ICE is police officers. They are law enforcement. Yes. Not just law enforcement, federal. They're feds. Federal law enforcement. If you hit one of them with your car, you're getting shot. Duh. What the fuck kind of stupid ass shit? People act shocked. People are like, I can't believe she hit him with her car. You can hear it on the body cam footage. The fucking guy getting hit. He hits her. She hits him. He shot her 3 fucking times. And now they're bringing the kids to the protest. Just like Hamas. These people, that's why they idolize these people. They're just like Hamas. They use children as human shields. That's what Hamas does. Did you see all the Democrats coming out and like denouncing Hamas all of a sudden? That's so fucking funny. They're losing voters. I keep trying to explain this to you guys. You guys are caught up in an illusion right now. It's really sad to watch. They have convinced you guys that the Democrats are going to win the midterms, and they've done it with no evidence whatsoever. They haven't shown you anything. They haven't done anything. There's no evidence to support it. They're massively getting destroyed in voter registration. The optics of the party have never been worse. Donald Trump has never been stronger and more popular than he is right now. The economy's doing fine. It's getting better. Y'all can keep lying about it. The data's the data. It's there. So you can quit lying about it. The prices are not going up. And the prices are where they're at because of people like you. And I won't be gaslit about that. So you can go, I'm not voting for you people. This is insane to think I would vote for you over the prices that you caused to go up anyway. Just insane. It's insane. Absolutely fucking insane. The Democrats are in trouble right now. They're going to lose the midterms badly. They're going to lose them badly. It's going to be a massacre. The country is rejecting these people. These people have lost it. And every day, new examples of their madness appear. People are asking themselves, why are all these white women, these mothers, why are they following ICE agents around, blocking them with their cars? Like, what the hell is going on? It's very weird. Doesn't make any sense. What are we doing? It's just weird behavior to be participating in. The country voted for mass deportations. Trump ran on it. So the majority of the country voted for it. So I'm sorry, you are the majority. You're not you're the minority. You're not in control. You're not a majority. The majority of the country does not agree with you. I'm sorry that you can't accept this. But when people see this behavior, you see, people are so, I mean, I listen to some of these podcasts, and when you listen to these podcasts, it's like another world. It's almost becoming unlistenable because it's like, this is another planet. Like, what is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? This is not, the stuff he's saying is not even happening. And it's just so ridiculous, and it's just all so silly listening to it. I can't listen to it anymore. Everybody is so mind fucked by, it's just, everybody's everybody's in the CIA, and everybody, and there's, the leader of Iran is a good guy because the CIA is trying to overthrow him, so that automatically makes him good. It's just like, oh God, I can't do this anymore. You people are so caught up in all this shit that you have lost your minds. If Donald Trump opposes it, it must be good. Or if Donald Trump opposes it, it must be good. If Israel opposes it, it must be good. They don't like it, so it must be good. That's insane. And we see it. Venezuela is a perfect example of it, where the people of Venezuela are arguing with the leftists, trying to explain to them that, no, this was a good thing, true, and the leftists are arguing with them. Well, we live under a dictatorship in America. No, you don't, bitch. No, you don't. Not even. I'm tired of it. I reject this shit. I'm so tired of all of it. Used to believe some of this stuff, and I can't take it no more. It's dumb. Watching people participating in it has made me realize how stupid it is. It's insanity. Every time we use the military, faggots get on Twitter and go, oh my God, it's just like Iraq, George W. Bush, neocons. Oh, brother, it's not 2003 anymore. Stop. Stop pretending every time there's a military action that it's going to lead to fucking the Iraq war. Stop. It's not. Stop. Not everything is Afghanistan and Iraq. Not everybody is George W. Bush. Just because a president uses the military does not mean he's going to use it in the same fucking way. Do we never do it? Use the military? We never use it? Ever? For fucking decades before Trump came along, I listened to you liberals, and you would say, we never use our military to do good things. We never use it to go free people from tyranny. We never do it. And then when a guy starts doing it, you want to bitch. You want to moan. I don't take you people serious because I know you're not. You're not serious. You don't believe the stuff you say. You just say shit. You're dummies. And it has made me realize a lot of this conspiracy shit is bullshit. No matter how convincing it sounds, it's bullshit. All this, the billionaires are out to get us, and we're living in the matrix. Bullshit! It's all a bunch of bullshit that a bunch of miserable, broke losers have told themselves these lies to convince themselves that they're a loser because of society, because society has put them there. No, you put yourself there, loser. You are there because of you. And I'm tired of the coping with the Illuminati and the New World Order, and everyone's out to get me, if I go to work every day, that means I'm in the matrix. I'm a slave to the system. Shut up. Grow up. We're not 20 anymore. Grow up with this bullshit. Grow up, go to work like everybody else, and stop whining about how you're in the matrix and you're fucked and you can't. You're not going to be rich. You're not going to own a yacht. You're not going to have a fucking fancy car. You're not going to have a mansion. You know why? Because you suck. Because you're a lazy fucking clown who wants to do the bare minimum all the time. And it's going to take a lot more than the bare minimum to become rich. Fucking idiot. Well, people are rich because they scam people. Well, then why don't you scam people? If it's so goddamn easy and you got the blueprint, why don't you use it then? Why don't you show me how easy it is to just fuck everybody over and become rich? Well, I have a conscience. No, you don't. Don't pretend to be a good person. You're not. You're terrible people. So just go ahead and be fully terrible and start scamming. Start cheating and scamming and fucking people over. If that's the way to get rich, show us. Show me. You ain't getting rich. You ain't scamming nobody. You ain't doing shit. All that's a bunch of shit. All that's a bunch of cope. A lot of this conspiracy shit is people coping with the fact they're fucking losers. It's the Jews. It's this. It's that. It's that. It's you. You loser. I want to travel the world. Why do all these fucking miserable loser liberals, they love traveling? And part two, why they always want to travel? What's with the traveling? I'll tell you what it is. It's they're miserable as fuck. So they think, well, if I leave here, go somewhere else, I'll probably be happy. But they're not happy there either. You're never going to be happy anywhere. Why? You're a loser. You're a miserable loser. You're not Neo in the Matrix. The Matrix is not real. None of this is real. It's a bunch of coping bullshit. That's why they like Andrew Tate. Because Andrew Tate tells them exactly what they want to fucking hear. And these miserable losers want to fucking hear that shit. They want, and he's got money and all that, so they're like, well, oh yeah, he's got it all figured out. No, he ran a webcam site. You could go get some hot bitches to twerk and shake their titties too, you know? You could find some hot bitches too to pimp out. You could do the same goddamn thing. And that ain't hard. You think that's hard? That ain't hard. It's easy to get rich using hot bitches. That's easy. Is that a mystery? Go get you some girls and have them shake their titties. And then you can be in the chat room talking to the men on the keyboard like a fag. You could be doing that. Oh, yeah. What a life. No, I'll go stock the shelves. Have some fucking respect for yourself. You're struggling to pay rent because of your bad decisions. That ain't got nothing to do with the men on the yacht. They made better decisions than you, and now they have a yacht. Yes, we all could have a yacht if we made the perfect decisions all the time. And we worked and we worked and we worked and we didn't spend frivolously, and we worked and we worked. Yes, we could. We could probably get a yacht one day in the future. 40, 50 years down the road, we could. I'll probably be dead by then, but you're younger than me, so you won't be. I'd be like 90. I don't want a yacht, though. The key to happiness is not to want this shit at all. Don't even want it. I don't even want the yacht. What am I going to do with that? I don't even want to be in the ocean. Have you seen the ocean? Have you took some time to look into the ocean? I don't want to be out there. You know you can go work on one of them oil rigs and make all kinds of money, right? But you got to be out there in a fucking oil rig in the middle of the ocean. See, there's a lot of things you all could be doing to make a lot of money, but you won't do it because you don't want to do it, which means you're not going to run a business. You're not going to do any of these things that's going to get you to be a millionaire. You're not coming up with Amazon.com. Just stop. Jeff Bezos got rich because he exploits people. And no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst that bubble. No. He got rich because you all buy shit off Amazon. He made it so you can order things off Amazon to show up at your house. And you all started using that, and he made a bunch of money. You all made him rich, and now you're mad that he's rich. It's stupid. And he's entitled to give you some of that money for what? Well, he wouldn't have that money without us. There it is. You're missing that key part of that statement, though. He wouldn't have his money if you didn't give him yours. Maybe you should start keeping your money and stop giving it to everybody, and you'd have some money. What an idea! Oh, maybe you should stop giving all your money to Jeff Bezos and buying shit on Amazon. And then you'd have money. What a concept. I'm never upset. There's a reason I'm here and you're there. Remember, there's a reason I'm here and you're there. Let's not kid ourselves why you're there and I'm here. You're in there typing. I ain't typing. You're typing. Into the abyss. I have nothing to be upset about, quite frankly. What's there to be upset about? Think about it. There's nothing. You tell me when I'm upset. You tell me. You got it all figured out. What am I missing about myself that I should be upset about? My hair? Who gives a fuck about that? Yeah, it's a mindset, you know. Yeah, making more money helps you get there faster, but if you have a bad mindset, and you have bad spending habits, you ain't gonna have no damn money. This is the way it is. And hell, I order DoorDash and shit. I shouldn't be doing that. So, but see, I accept that. I don't blame it on other people. I don't say, well, the owners of DoorDash are stealing my money. You know, I could just stop using the app. DoorDash should lower their prices, you know, because that's what people do. They're like, well, I'd have more money if DoorDash would lower their prices. No, you'd have more money if you stopped ordering DoorDash. It's a very easy problem to solve. Just like if you spend money on stupid shit, you can stop buying it. You don't have to. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want. But what you can't do is spend your money like a retard and then blame everybody else for not having any. Like somehow they did it to you. No. You're the only one that has access to your bank account. There's nobody else. So who the fuck is spending it but you? Salaries are going up. I mean, my God. When I was working at a grocery store back in 2009, I was making $9 an hour. Now I'm making $23, $25 an hour to do the same job. So, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Wages have went up. See, you probably voted for Joe Biden and caused the prices to go up, and you were probably for COVID lockdowns and all that bullshit. So you did this. If you voted for Biden and you supported all that bullshit, you did this. And now we got to jack everybody's wages up to make up for your mistake. It's just, how about you just stop fucking up the economy? How about you just stop voting for people that fuck everything up? Trump ain't perfect, but my God, he's not purposely trying to fuck us. How's he trying to fuck us? You tell me. What is Trump doing that is trying to really fuck us over? Because I ain't seeing it. Every day I get on here, Joe Biden was doing shit. Or whoever was Joe Biden was not running the country, so whoever was running that auto pen was fucking us. Remember when Joe Biden got in and immediately shut that big-ass pipeline down and all them workers got laid off and all that shit? Joe Biden got right in and started fucking people over. I mean, I guess if you're a government worker, Trump laid a bunch of them motherfuckers off, but a lot of those people got like severance packages and shit. They were paid to retire and stuff, so I've never been paid to quit my job, It's never happened. Somebody said, here, we're going to give you thousands of dollars if you just quit. I think it was like 10, 20,000 they gave them. And yeah, you're not going to live off that the rest of your life, but you could certainly put that money in the bank and then go try to find another job. Surely you could find another one. You're Mr. Government Worker. A lot of these people probably, they didn't do nothing. These government jobs, they didn't do nothing all day. If you get on YouTube, there's tons of videos of people that work for the government, and they're just like, I don't do shit all day. It was on the news. There's like a news report, and the guy's like, I make $100,000 a year. I don't do anything all day. And the government they forgot to fire the guy. They just forgot. And he just comes to an empty office or something every day and sits there. And he gets a paycheck. And nobody notices. And the guy goes on the fucking news. Because the guy's probably so sick of doing this shit. And he's made so much money. He's probably like, God, he's like, well, I'm not just going to quit. I'll go to the news. He's probably thinking, how far can I push this? And he's like, I think he said he did it for like a decade, I swear. You can find this on YouTube. There probably just gets to a point where you save up so much money. And then it's like, I wonder if I can go to the news and tell them the story and like do a whole segment and then still keep my job. And he probably did. He's probably still doing it right now. This news report's like old. He's probably still working there. After being on the news, because they don't pay no attention to nothing. Everybody thinks like the CIA is listening to our Alexas and all this bullshit. They are listening, but they're only listening to figure out how they can advertise to you. You guys are so cynical. Now, some of you might be involved in some fucking serious shit, and the CIA's listening to you because you're involved in some shit. You're doing something you shouldn't be doing. You're like running a terrorist cell or something. I mean, you can't be in a gang and get mad that they're wiretapping your phone or something. You just, come on. You're in a gang, you're in ISIS or whatever, you're in Al Qaeda or some shit, or you're like a Chinese spy. For fuck's sake. But for most of us, they're only listening so they can show you ads. That's it. It's not really, and it's not right. It's not right that they're doing it, but it's not really the sinister. Oh my God, they're listening to me fuck my wife. Nobody's listening to you fuck your wife. Do you think they have an agent for each person, and they're just constantly listening? Yeah, I mean, people it would take to do that. It's not plausible. They probably listen in. They probably have some keywords. If you say something, the AI probably goes, "Whoa, what was that?" And you get flagged, and then a real guy comes over and takes a listen. And if you're in there plotting to blow up a building, they're gonna get you. You're being spied on. Now, you could get rid of the cell phone, get rid of the Alexa, get rid of all this stuff with microphones in it. Of course, they can spy on you through your microwave. Remember when that bitch said that and they freaked out about it during Trump's first term? But it's actually true. They actually can use your microwave. Look it up. You could just Google these things and articles come up about it. It's the funniest shit because there'll be a bunch of articles about like, how could she say this? What a dumb bitch. But if you keep scrolling, you'll find one. It's like, the CIA is using microwaves to listen to your conversations. And it's from years ago. It's from before Trump, where people kind of acted a little bit more like they had some sense. And they're just like, yeah, this is crazy. They can spy on you through your microwave. This shit happens all the time where the news will say Trump's lying about something, but then people will find the article, the same news outlet wrote an article saying Trump was right like 10 years before. And the article's still up and you can go read the fucking thing. And then the news 10 years later is telling you, hey, that Trump's lying about that. Well, then delete your article and do a retraction because you wrote an article. It's just like Ukraine, where it was like, there's Nazis in Ukraine. No, there's not. No, there's not. And then people start pulling up all these news articles from like NBC and all this shit about Nazis in the Ukraine military. Why can't they just tell the truth? Because if they told people that, then people would say, well, fuck Ukraine and Russia, and they would want to stay out of it. And we want to be involved in it in some way, for whatever reason. We feel we need to be involved in it. And maybe we do. Hey, I don't have all the details. I'm not in the fucking room while they're having a little meeting. It's like when Trump does something, and if I'm like, I don't know about that. But I just, he's a president. He's got information that I don't have. I don't see the full picture of what's going on here. He does. So do I trust the guy I voted for or not? And if I don't trust him, why the fuck did I vote for him? If I don't trust Trump, then I really need to rethink the next person I vote for. Like, I see you guys like you voted for Trump and then you're just like questioning every decision and it just doesn't make sense. But see, I've never voted up until now. So all prior presidents, I didn't vote for any of these people. So I don't have to trust this fucking guy. I don't have to. But I voted for Donald Trump. I don't trust the guy I voted to run our country. It's just weird. It's a weird thing. I didn't really understand this till I voted for somebody. And now I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? How do you vote for these people and then you have no faith? I have complete faith in Trump. That's the whole reason I voted. Because I really felt like that I misjudged this guy. Like, this guy's a real deal, and we need to just support him. We need to give him one fair chance and not react to every stupid ass fucking article that comes out, stupid media hit piece. We need to just trust this guy and let the chips fall where they may. But at least we can say 10 years, 20 years down the road, we could say, I gave the guy a chance. I'm telling you right now, if you don't give Trump a fair chance, you will regret it. Because you'll always wonder what could have been if you just stood with Trump. If you just stood with the one guy, it seems like everybody you hate is against. But for some reason, that's not enough for you. All these people you can't fucking stand that are wrong about everything and fuck everything up, they hate this guy. Now, why do you think that is? Because he's one of them secretly? Come on now. Come on now. Trump's not raping children on an island. That's all bullshit. And the fact that you all believe that shit is retarded. And the fact that you can't understand what Trump's trying to tell you when he says it's a hoax, you're just dumb. You ain't learned nothing. 10 years of this and you ain't learned a fucking thing. I've been on here trying to explain this shit to you for 10 fucking years and you still don't get it. You not understand that they're going to take the Epstein shit and try to make it all about Trump, which is exactly what they try to do. That's the hoax. They don't have nothing to release. They don't have anything. You think they wouldn't do? You think they're just sitting around? Do you really think? See, I used to believe this, so I understand. But I need you to really think about this for a minute. The most powerful people in the world, living or dead, some of the most powerful people we've ever seen in the world, went to this island, had sex with children. Definitely teenage girls were there. So definitely 17, 16, 15-year-old girls. 100% that was happening. We've got clear evidence of that. But deep down, you know, it went a little sicker than that. Deep down, you know, there was some 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds. Who knows how young it was at these places. And they had a weird temple built. You know some weird shit was going on. Not just as fucked up and weird as molesting children is and raping children is, please understand whatever they were doing on that island was even sicker than that. It was more depraved and sicker than that. So that lets you know, I don't know exactly what the fuck they were doing. But whatever it was, it involved children and sex and weird shit. Like weird ass shit. Just fucking, probably people wearing like goat masks and shit like that. Weird shit like that. And these kids were probably murdered and like cutting these children open. Weird occultist, weird shit. You don't build a fucking temple. You know what I mean? You don't build a big temple on a child rape island for nothing. You really think Donald Trump is at the child sacrifice rape temple in a goat mask? I mean, come on. You voted for this guy. Some of you voted for this guy 3 fucking times. You gave me so much shit for not supporting him during the primary. And now you're telling me he's wearing a goat mask on the child sex island. I'm not buying it. My gut tells me that's not who Trump is. My gut tells me Trump would be disgusted by shit like that. Trump's into supermodels. He ain't into little kids. He dates supermodels. He has a clear type of woman he goes after. And it's the best of the best women. It's world-class supermodel women. His wife speaks 5 goddamn languages. You gotta understand, it's not just a hot girl. It's a hot girl she has money. Now, she ain't got as much money as Trump, but I mean, she got money. She's a multimillionaire. Look into Melania Trump. She was a multimillionaire. She was hot as fuck. She was way younger than him. I don't know how much, but she was younger than him. She was a supermodel. She could speak like 5 languages. Trump fucks with the most elite women on the planet. He's fucking elite women. Women that would never even look at you. You want to judge the way Trump looks, Melania would never even fuck with your ass. Melania would... You're a bum. We're all a bunch of bums. Not getting no Melania Trump. Enough. Enough. Y'all be judging Trump, but you ain't shit. You ain't even got the right to judge Trump. What the fuck have you done with your life? Nothing. Not a damn thing. The man's a billionaire. The man got big, giant skyscrapers with his name on them in major cities. The man is a two-term president. The man had the biggest political comeback ever in history. The man got shot. You would have been on the ground crying and shit. He stood back up and was like, fuck you. They should have gave Trump the mic that day. He'd have been like, oh, fuck yourself. And y'all got to stop trying to kill Trump. Don't you understand that's the worst thing you could ever do? You think this woman getting shot by ICE is bad. Let me tell you. You kill Trump, they're going to go nuts. They're going to fuck you up. Now, you got to know that. They're not going to take that lightly, brother. Listen. I know you shot Charlie Kirk, and everybody had a little candle. Everybody lit a candle and said a prayer. Listen, I understand. And you probably think that, well, they ain't going to do shit. But I'm telling you now, you kill Trump, they going to fuck your world up. You going to get fucked up. They going to get you. Like they was getting y'all fired from your job for making TikToks about Charlie Kirk. That's not what they'll be doing, you kill Trump. That's not what they'll be doing. Of course, you lunatics can't be reasoned with. I've been telling you for years. You keep fucking with these people, and these people keep turning the other cheek on you. But I'm telling you, there's red lines. And when you cross them red lines, they're going to fuck you up. And I know you... I see these videos on Twitter. These people are crazy. Like, I seen one, this old woman. She was like, I'm going down to the range today. And she's like, and look what my targets look like. And she showed the targets, and it was like men's crotches. And she's like, that's right, you MAGA motherfuckers. We ain't sitting around wondering what's going to happen. She's like, I know what's coming. And she's like, and I'm fucking ready. She was going off, and she had a crazed look at her eyes. She wants to shoot these Trump supporting motherfuckers. She wants to shoot me dead. I'm supposed to vote for that? Because you got to understand, the Democratic Party every single day loses voters. They're not gaining support. This idea that they're gaining support, and where? Where's the data to back that up? You don't have any. Well, I got a YouGov poll. YouGov. YouGov ran a poll of 786 people. And out of those 786 people, Trump had 48% approval. Oh, okay. That says it all. 786 people have swayed my mind. We already had a poll. Trump won that poll.
And the sample size was way bigger than your poll. Now, I don't understand how having a successful presidency is going to cause you to lose votes. It's going to cause people to want to go vote for the Democrats. What do the Democrats have to offer? If we win, we're going to impeach Trump. Well, I don't believe the country wants to waste time with that, honestly. So I hope you run on that. And we'll see who's right. We'll see at the end of the year who was right in what they were saying. Because I think what I say is making more sense than the bullshit y'all are saying. That's your message for the midterms? We're going to impeach Donald Trump? Because you can't run on affordability. You're the people that drove the prices up in the first place. Yes, we can give Trump shit for saying he'd get the prices down, and he still ain't got them down. But they ain't went up. And the gas is going down. And what did Trump say in all those interviews? If you remember, and I know you've seen them because I played them on here. He said all the time. There's an interview with some woman. She's like, so how are you going to get those prices down? She's like, you talk about bringing prices down, but give me specifics. How are you going to get them down? And he was like, well, it starts with energy. We're going to get those energy prices down. And that, everything, he's like, everything uses energy. He's like, if you run in a bakery, you're baking loaves of bread. That takes energy. He's like, the trucks coming in, they run on gas. Makes total fucking sense. I remember watching it going, that makes total sense. It starts with those energy prices, with the gas prices. Now, what is going down right now? The gas prices. But you're a bunch of impatient losers, and you give nothing, no time, and you freak the fuck out, and the news, the TV said. Gives a fuck what the TV said. I don't care. Nobody gives a shit about what the TV said. Nobody cares what some dumb fuck liberal said. I don't even care what they have to say. What are they going to do? They're not going to get any prices down on nothing. The prices will go up if they win. You get a Democrat president in, those prices will double. You don't like those prices right now? Mark my words, they will double. And when you idiots vote for some dumb fuck like Gavin Newsom and the prices of your groceries double, go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear no bitching crying about it. It's what you wanted, you dumb fuck. You ain't learned your lesson? You need to get slapped again, don't you? It's like you was about to walk in a door of a room and some guy was like, hey, don't go in there. You're going to get raped if you go in there. There's a guy in there raping people. Men, women, he don't give a shit. He'll rape you. And then you were like, what the fuck does this dumb fuck know? Works at Arby's. This guy works at Arby's. He's like, I'm just saying, I know I work at Arby's, make curly fries, but there is a guy in there raping. And then you go in there and the guy rapes you. And then you come back out the door. And you leave, and then you come back a little bit later, and you go to walk back in the door, and the guy from Arby's is there again. He's like, why are you don't want to go in there again? You got raped last time. Remember I told you? And I'm telling you again, if you go in there again, they're going to rape you harder than you've ever been raped before. And you were like, nah, I'm going to give him a second chance. And the only reason you're doing it is because you went down, or when you came out of the room, the guy from Arby's was like, hey, man, if you go down to Walgreens, buy this asshole cream, it'll help. He had some experience. Because he went in the room before, and it didn't go. His dumb ass didn't go in a second time. So he sends you to Walgreens, and you buy the asshole cream, and you use it, and you get a rash on your asshole. And you're like, that fucking guy. That fucking guy. And you're more mad at the guy that was outside the room than you are at the guy that raped you because of the asshole cream. So when you come back, you're like, yeah, fuck this guy. I bought the asshole cream. I got a rash. It's cleared up. You were wrong about that. And as crazy as it sounds, you're probably wrong. I'm going back in this room. And nobody can make sense of why you're going. I can't explain to you why he's going back in the room. I can't. In this story, I can't. I don't know why he's going back. There's no reason for it. Nobody has a reason for it. Why is he going back in that room? Nobody can make sense of it. As you walk back in the room, we stand there, we say, what the? And that's what it would be like voting for Democrats again. It'd be like walking back in that room for a round two. And the guy in the room is almost like, when he sees you walk in, he almost thinks like, oh, he likes it. So he really fucks you the second time. He really lays into you the second time. And that's what the Democrats will do. Like, if you vote them in again, they'll be like, these fucking faggots. First of all, you voted for Trump. You put him back in power. And he's done a bunch of shit. And God knows what else. I mean, you got 3 more years. So God knows what else he'll do. And they get more pissed off by the fucking day. And Trump will probably do some crazy thing where he like pardons himself and his whole family. So they can't really do nothing to him. They can't do fake charges to him or some dumb retard shit. They just kind of got to leave him the fuck alone. And he'll probably move to some, I mean, like I said, you kill Trump, you're done. They're going to slap you around like you've never been slapped around in your life. And who's going to save you? The police? They don't like you. The military? They don't like you. They like Trump. So you might want to think about this. You really might want to think about this, because if you kill Trump, the police, the army, they're all pissed at you. Like 99% of all those people are going to hate, they're going to be pissed off and emotional, and who knows what they might do. And you know these cops, hell, they shoot people all the time. So you just killed like their fucking, like some of these guys, it's like Trump's their idol, like Trump is their king. Like it would be a huge mistake. It wouldn't be like Charlie Kirk, who had like a message of peace either. Trump has been like, fuck these people. So it's just a bad idea. Terrible idea. That they've tried to do it like, God, they probably tried to do it. The amount of attempts we don't even know about is probably insane. You know, there's always probably lunatic liberals trying to get to Trump. Trying to get, go up to the fucking door of the White House or some dumb shit, trying to get through the gate, and they got to go beat him off the gate. Get your dumb ass out of here. It's probably shit like that going on all the time. People jumping over the fence. Lunatics. I'm surprised they still do these White House tours. You can't let these people in there. They're out of their minds. God knows what they'll try to do. God knows what they'll try to do. It's actually kind of weird to have White House tours if you think about it. Actually kind of a strange thing. Telling me these lunatic liberals can just go inside the White House at any time and just go on tour. They don't need to be in there. I wonder how that works. It's probably some serious security. You probably got to be like vetted for months or some shit before you can even go to there. Or knowing our dumbass country, you probably just can walk in today. I could probably just fly in right now and just walk in. Go on a White House tour. Like it's a fucking tourist attraction. Most powerful man on the planet is in there. And they just let people walk in. Think about how crazy that is. Of course, you're probably searched. They're probably reaching up on your balls and shit. You probably got to strip naked, and they just take a look at you and search your clothes, and they go, all right, now you can go in. And they probably look up your ass, too. They probably run you through like an x-ray machine. That's probably what it is. They got a serious x-ray machine that can detect anything. Even if you had something made of wood or something, it don't matter what it is. It don't detect metal. It sees through your body. It sees everything. It sees everything under them clothes. It sees your fucking skeleton. It sees it all. And then they're like, well, you got no weapons. And I guess if you try to run towards where Trump is, they'll just shoot you. They just shoot you, right? They don't fuck around with that. Like if you're like, hey, I'm going to take off the other direction, they just shoot you. Like, whoa. Or do they fiddle with you? You know? Like you see these cops fiddle with these idiots. And then the cop ends up getting killed because fucking around this retard. Just shoot this stuff, the dumb fuck. Just end it. That's what that guy did. She hit him with the car. He was like, shot her 3 fucking times. He was like, fuck this. Fucking what the? And if he would have got dragged under that tire or something and got crushed by that car, they would have cheered and celebrated it. And they would have called for her to be freed from prison, all that bullshit. She'd be just like that Luigi guy. And the Thomas Crooks. Oh, no, that was the Trump guy. Who's the guy? The Tyler Robinson guy. They love these motherfuckers. And you expect me to come on here and be like, that, we got to stop it. They should give that ICE agent a raise. Enough's enough. If you hit a cop with your fucking car and the cop shoots you, nobody feels sorry for you. You gotta be a dumb son of a bitch to hit a cop with your fucking car. You're a dumb motherfucker to even be out there fucking with the cops anyway. That's lunatic fucking behavior. To be out in the street antagonizing the police is insane. Nobody does that. People try to avoid the police. People actively try to avoid the police. And you're going and engaging with them purposely in an antagonizing way. You're insane. That right there, they should just lock you up. Because you're insane. When I see videos like that, I'm like, this person's insane. Normal people don't do this. No normal person would ever fucking do this. This person has got to be crazy. You've got to be fucking insane. And it's always some white woman. White lesbians out there. Some dyke bitch is out there just fucking... You saw the video. Like, what was that? And she was acting all tough, like she was going to fight the ICE agent or something. Like the ICE agent is scared of this old, decrepit lesbian. I mean, come on, you dumb bitch. That guy scared of you? That's why you got to hit him with a car. Because you just standing there walking around talking shit, you're not intimidating anybody. You look insane. You're like a 60-year-old lesbian. Why are you even out there? Nobody can understand what you're doing. Let me tell you, if I'm 60 fucking years old and I'm out in the fucking street yelling at the cops like some faggot, shoot me. I wish they would shoot me. If that's how if you ever see me out there doing something like that and they shoot me, good. Good. I've lost my damn mind. They ought to shoot me. The fuck am I doing? You'll never see me. Who would? You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go fuck with the police. Who thinks like that? Who does that? Psycho. And then she was letting that crazed lesbian dyke put cigarettes out on her children, and the children got took away. Like, who does? What the fuck? Here's the thing, though. I bet, first of all, the goofy dyke should be put on trial. Number one, she should be put up on that. I mean, she should be charged with something. I don't know exactly. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a prosecutor. It's not my job to figure out the charges, but I just feel like there's something. She did something. She shouldn't get off scot-free because she told her to drive. And I just feel like this woman, I feel like she was manipulating this woman in the car. Like, that's the vibe I get off this couple is you've got this woman who's trying to look like a dude. Like, I don't know if she's trans. I don't think she's trans. But she's definitely trying to look like a guy. She's got the typical lesbian look, you know, that just trying to look like a guy look, but not going full trans with it. Not going that far with it. And she's putting cigarettes out on that other woman's kids, and so it just seems like some manipulation. She's got this woman by the strings. She's puppetizing this woman, and she seems like the type of woman that's definitely would be into all this weird liberal shit, all this weird communism shit. She would be brainwashed, severe TDS type of bitch. And this other woman, she may or may not be as into it, but she's so in love with this goofy ass woman that she just, whatever she tells her to do, she does. So when she told her to drive, she took off. And she hit this cop. Now, you can't hit a cop with your car. I'm sorry. I don't know if you didn't know that, if I'm the first person to tell you that, but I don't even have a car. But I'm telling you right now, you can't hit a cop with a car. That's a bad idea. And that's why. Because they can shoot your ass. And anyone that watches the video and sees you hit the cop with your car is going to go, well, yeah. And most people are going to think, hell, I'd have shot her too. If I was a cop, fuck, if I was in that same position, I probably would have shot her too. I mean, fuck, she just hit me with her car. And you hear the car hit him like it's a serious hit, like it's loud. It's a fucking car. And then Jacob Fry was like, well, he just got hip checked by the car. Like, what? Jacob Fry, let's hip check you with the car. Someone should go get that car, like get a similar car, same model, same car, and drive it up to wherever the hell he works and get a microphone and a camera and say, hey, Jacob, can we hip check you with this car? If it ain't no big deal, we're going to hip check you with this fucking car. It ain't no big deal. We're just going to bump into you with a big ass fucking SUV, Jacob. Since it's no big deal, we thought we would just bump into you with this SUV today. And he's such a fucking clown, he'd probably do it. He'd probably be like, shit, I'll show these motherfuckers, I'll do it. Which is actually, in a way, a power move. Where it's like, you know, you show up with the SUV and you're like, fuck it, we're gonna make this guy look stupid. Because he's gonna be like, I'm not. Hell no. But then he's so insane. He's got to be a little crazy because he was at a Somali restaurant eating that slop. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd drop out of the race. I'd be like, I'm done. I'm not going to Somali slop shop. I'm not doing it. But he did it. And he's going to go to Somalia. He's going to go there and eat more of it. Oh, God, Jacob. Shameless. His lust for power. He could be president one day because he has this lust for power. Remember, he was crying at George Floyd's casket like a lunatic. Weeping. He was on his knees weeping at the golden casket. I mean, George Floyd, what a psyop. Now they got AI. Now eventually they'll just make shit. They'll just create some crazy video, and all of you will be freaking out about it. Like, oh my God, the suffering. The suffering, burn the city down. Even if you saw me or your father or your mother in George Floyd's position, I don't know how burning this... I can understand burning the police station down, I guess. But burning down the town, burning the Walgreens, I don't understand that. I don't know what CVS did to deserve it. What did CVS do to George Floyd? What did Walgreens do? What did Target do? I actually seen a video of some black woman. I think it was about this woman that got shot. She was like, I don't care about Target. Target ain't out here standing with us. She doesn't care if they loot and burn down the Target because Target ain't out there protesting with them. Dude, it would be so fucking funny if Target made all their employees go out and protest in their little vests. If they were like, we're going to send them out. You know somebody's thought about it. You know somebody, they had that clip of that woman. You know somebody brought it in there in one of those meetings. This was like, maybe we should have all Target employees tell them they have to go out and protest. It's part of your job. It's your job now. You got to be out there in a Target uniforms. Some of these dorks would be doing it out in their Target uniforms. I think we could see it one day. Maybe not now that Trump's won, but it was getting there. I mean, it's not enough just to put remember when they were all changing their avatar, that the black squares and shit? Or all this stupid shit. There would be some crazy terrorist attack and you're supposed to put the nation's flag next to your picture. Like, what? The fuck's that supposed to do? The hell did that do? And then remember they had a black square. I don't even know what that shit was about. I guess black people. Something to do with black people. I mean, what? There's been so many. Nobody can keep up anymore with it. Palestine 1 minute, And then the people of Iran, nobody cares. Apparently, there's no like stand with Iran. There's no like send money to Iran. And they keep talking about Palestine, but isn't that over with? Isn't there like a ceasefire? Isn't that the war's over? Hush. They're like, free Palestine. Free them from what? The fuck are we freeing them from? I seen fucking videos of them at the buffet and at the water. Apparently, they have a fucking water park over there in Gaza. Who the fuck would have thought of that? I think they're fine. I think we're done giving a shit about Palestine and Israel. I think we're done with all of it. I'm done. I don't want to hear about either of them. Unless Israel starts bombing Iran or some shit, I don't give a shit what they're doing over there. Who gives a fuck? What's next? I got to give a fuck what's going on in the Sudan. I got to give a shit what's going on in India. Nobody gives a fuck about these places. They're halfway across the fucking world. We're never going there. I'm never going to Israel. I'm never going to India. God damn, I'm never going to India. You can bet your ass on that. I could decide to travel the world, and I still wouldn't go to India. You couldn't pay me to go there. Every time I see a video of somebody going there, it looks like a nightmare. It looks like they've walked into a nightmare. I couldn't imagine being there. It would be a literal nightmare to be there. Like, imagine being in, like, downtown, like, in one of them Indian cities. And you're just right there in the middle of all this shit. India. What's an Indian city? Don't they have, like, Mumbai and shit? Is that in India? You're in the middle of that shit. There's fucking garbage everywhere. It's insane. And there's so many fucking people, and they're in little tiny cars driving around and shit. It's chaos. It's fucking chaos. Couldn't pay me to go. Couldn't get me to go there. It's too much. If you were standing in the middle of that Indian dump town, you might have a panic attack. If you really stood there and really looked around, took it all in, and realized where the fuck you were, you'd feel like you might just die right there. You might just drop fucking dead from sheer horror at what you've done to yourself. Like, oh my God, why am I here? What the fuck am I doing? The fuck am I doing? Why am I here? And I bet that's what a trip to India is like, is there's a lot of moments, most of the time you're there, you're probably thinking, why the fuck am I here? What the fuck did I do? Why am I here? And you're probably thinking, I need to get the fuck out of here. But then you're like, no, well, I'm here now. Might as well, like, really take it in. But then it's like, the more you take it in, it's like, why the fuck am I here? I got to get out of here. I've got to get the fuck out of here. When you watch a lot of these videos of these people that go to India, a lot of the times the video ends where the guy's like, I'm actually leaving early. Like, people get the fuck out of India. They don't want to be there. Like, what the fuck is this? It's a nightmare world. I'm sorry if you're from India. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. Get it together. You got to get it together. Holy shit. That shit. After this stream, go watch one of them. Go watch some random guy going to India. Just take it in from the comfort of your home, because you damn sure don't want to take it in from India itself. I'd be tempted to go to North Korea over fucking India. And that's a communist hellhole dictatorship. But there ain't garbage on the fucking street. Say what you want about Kim Jong-un, but when I see those videos from North Korea that come out, I don't see fucking garbage everywhere. Maybe it is somewhere, but I don't see it in those videos. When motherfuckers go to North Korea to visit and shit, yeah, they're being followed around, and yeah, it's a little weird, and you're like, why the fuck are you there? Like, who the fuck would willingly go there? It's insane. It's insane. But at the same time, it's more insane to go to India, I think. Because if you go to North Korea, like, it's proven you can go, you behave yourself, and you can leave. But then again, maybe Kim Jong-un is, well, Trump's in there. He probably won't capture you with Trump in there. Now is probably a good time to go to North Korea. I don't know if you can. Maybe they've decided you can't. Maybe they've shut off travel. I don't know. They keep launching missiles and shit. They seem pissed. But maybe launching the missiles is not really they're not pissed. They're just testing missiles. That's all it is. He wants a missile. Everybody else got a missile. I need a missile. And hell, who can blame him? You might need a missile. Trump might slap his ass too. It can't be hard to take Kim Jong-un if you think about it. I wonder how hard it would be. How hard would it be to send a Delta Force in and just take him? I like the idea of just capturing and collecting them like Batman. Like if he captured the leader of Iran and then put him in prison, well, what do you charge him with? Maybe they just shoot him. I don't know. Maybe he's such a villain they just shoot him. He probably kills himself, right? He ain't getting captured by them motherfuckers. He gonna kill himself. Then again, they're saying that they use some type of weapon, some type of energy sound cannon or something. And it caused everybody in the whole fucking building to just collapse. If they got shit like that, then they can capture anybody they want, really. Because they can just shine this fucking thing at the building and everyone, it'll just fall over. Start bleeding from their nose and ears and shit. Like, what? I don't know. Could be just some guy making some shit up. But it can't be that hard to capture something. They can probably capture a lot of these motherfuckers. I mean, they can definitely kill them. That's why this guy's sitting on Twitter talking shit. This leader of Iran, he's talking shit on Twitter. I mean, give me a break. Talking shit to Trump didn't work out for that Maduro motherfucker. It didn't work. It's a bad idea. He was talking a lot of shit. There's a video of him saying, "Come get me. Come get me." He literally came and got him and took him. He kidnapped the president of a country and put handcuffs on him and read him his Miranda rights. Like, what the fuck? And you're sitting around going, here's how much of a loser you are. Think about it. I want you to really think about how much of a loser you are. You're sitting around going, I should have voted Kamala Harris. You're the biggest fag in the room. You motherfucking losers. Wow. God, we should have voted Kamala Harris. Trump just kidnaps some dictator and puts him in prison. Puts him in an American prison. Shit's hilarious. And you're sitting around, you're dreaming of Kamala Harris. You're a loser. I should have voted for Kamala Harris. And Tim Walz. Tim Walz, who's been covering up massive fraud in his state and defrauding the taxpayers. And you're wishing you would have made him vice president because you're a loser. And there's nothing Donald Trump, let me tell you this, there's nothing Donald Trump can do that is going to help you out. You're a fucking clown. And you'll always be a clown. No matter who the president is, you'll be a clown. You'll just be a giant ass clown. There's nothing you can do about it. It's in your nature. So you don't get to enjoy anything. You don't get to enjoy anything. And you got to understand, Trump's not a coward like you. Trump's going to go in and try to capture. Like, he captured the leader of Venezuela, so now he's like, fuck it, I'll capture the leader of Iran. I mean, you got to be feeling good after you capture the leader of Venezuela. Like, you got to be hyped up. You got to be thinking, fuck, all right. They went in there and took that motherfucker. All right, fuck, we could. And then you're like, well, could we take. It's not like you got to do it yourself. You got to put yourself in Trump's shoes. Like, you're not the one going and doing it. You just have to give the order. And you can give the order. And you have to understand this. All these men that they're going to send in to do this have wanted to do this for decades or years. They've wanted to do this for a long time, but the president has to give the order to do this. Only Trump can give the order. Only Trump has the balls to give the order. Like, we have so much power, military power, and such highly trained, skilled, like, assassin motherfuckers, that we could just go in and just pop the leader. We could have just killed the guy. But it takes more skill to kill all his henchmen and, like, take him prisoner. And we did that easily. They had like fucking like 80 Cubans in that bitch guarding the motherfucker. And we got like a sound cannon that they just all fall over. Like, it's like out of a movie or some shit. That's what they're saying. But who knows? Either way, it doesn't matter. They went in there and did that. Doesn't matter how the fuck they did it. You'll never know how they did it. You'll never know. It's just something you'll have to deal with. And it's going to happen again. You got to try it again. You're hyped up after you take the first guy. And it's like, fuck. I mean, it's impressive. It goes so well. You're like, fuck. Hell, we spend like $900 billion a year on the military. Fuck it. And this guy's talking shit This guy's running his fucking mouth. And you got the generals in the room. You got all these military men in the room with Trump. And, you know, there's probably a few of them that are like, let's just fuck this dude up. And those guys are probably like real confident shit. Trump probably likes that. They're probably like, listen, sir, we'll fuck these motherfucker up. Fuck listening to this motherfucker. We can kill him now. And they probably do have a button where they could have just drone struck the motherfucker's whole complex. But no, they wanted to capture him because it's flexing on the world. It's like, no, we're not just going to drone strike your house. We're going to come in and take your ass. You're not going to die like a martyr, like to some cause or something. No, you're going to be in like handcuffs in a courtroom looking like a bitch. We got you in a cell. We got you in a fucking cell in some American prison somewhere. You're next to fucking P. Diddy. We locked his ass up. And you're next to him in the same prison as him. You're just a clown. You're not